Alright guys, BLM here, we're back with more Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and we're going to continue on with the main story. In this episode, we're going to do Perikles' Symposium. So let's go ahead and do it. Okay. Which is a fun mission. I mean, like, yeah, it's a fun story-based mission. The thing is, I don't know how fun it's going to be the way we're going to play it, where we're going to kind of not... Like, I think the fun of it was, like, meeting all these new characters and everything. And obviously, we already know the characters now, and also the fact that we're not really going to spend time getting too deep into conversations with them. So, I don't know. We'll see how this goes. But I did enjoy this the first time, and, yeah, let's go. Okay.
Alexios, it's you!
Phoebe?
You said you weren't coming back to Kefalonia, so I decided to leave too.
I said I wouldn't be coming back, but I don't remember saying you should leave.
Well, here I am.
So yeah, Phoebe's
I can't
here.
believe you're here.
Me either. I can't
Great
believe we
voice
both
acting.
made it to Athens. It's so much different from Kefalonia.
But what are you doing here?
I'm here to get you ready. I have to make sure you leave all your weapons and change into these clothes.
So, you somehow work here? For Perikles?
No, for Aspasia.
Which, yeah, she's the cult member, so she's the cult leader. Spoiler.
I think I'm ready to go in.
You can't. Not like that, anyway. The Athenians like it best when you try to fit in. But don't worry, I have just the outfit for you.
Nope.
There's no way I'm wearing that.
But if you don't,
I mean it, Phoebe.
you have to leave your weapons here, though.
Fine.
Okay. What was the other game that I'm thinking of
Don't
where
say
you
I
had the
didn't
choice
warn you.
between doing that?
Is that everything?
Is it The Witcher?
You're all ready to go in. Don't worry.
Probably.
You've done scarier things than this.
I'm struggling to think of any right now. Are you sure I can't keep just one weapon with me?
No weapons. Now hurry and go in. Oh, and don't leave without saying bye.
Okay. Fuck.
Here, Alexios. The mighty mercenary and traveler has finally made his grand entrance. Only slightly late, too.
Herodotus. Athenians have no problem letting me know when I'm not welcome. It's a relief to see your friendly face.
Don't let the company here tonight intimidate you.
I won't.
Pericles is no king. He needs these guests to love him so that the people love him. And they, in turn, need Pericles. You're no different from any of them.
Do you really think these people will help me?
Perhaps your individual fashion sense would get their memories working. Now then, let me introduce you to everyone. They may not look it, but this group holds the way to the future on the tip of their opinionated tongues. Ah, Sophocles and Euripides, for example. Two of the most celebrated playwrights to date.
You're
No one can
Petey's,
throw
like, he never
stones
really
as
shows
far
up,
as
does
they
he?
can. They appear to be locked in some kind of intellectual struggle, as is their way.
He's a writer of comedies, of all things. Comedies, Euripides.
looks more like a lover's quarrel to me.
Hermipos has also written his fair share of comedies. You should drink more. Lately, his attitudes have garnered him more notice than his works. However, the fellow beside him, Protagoras, is a sophist worthy of as much praise as the great Socrates himself.
I'm not sure great is the term I would use.
Oh, don't let Socrates get under your skin. At least he wore shoes for the occasion. And the poor thing gesticulating like an ape is Thrasymachos. If you listen closely, you'll notice he and Socrates are actually arguing the same points. But the wind from his wild gestures deafens him to critique.
That isn't at all what I mean.
Where is Perikles?
Oh, he never attends his own parties. Which reminds me, there's something I need to get his help with.
Vile Socrates, always appearing where I least expect him.
Oh, this is his
Warrior,
first appearance.
protect me from his amorous gaze. Oh, Alcibiades, this is not a time for jealousy, but for love.
Yeah, I feel like Akubiani, whatever his name is, I feel like he fits more so with Alexios, I feel like. But I think it works with Cassandra too. I think that's one of those where it's like it's fine with Cassandra, but I definitely feel like it works better with Alexios.
So, tell me, what does a Mystios like you think of a party like this?
This is going to be a long night. Parties should be about vomiting up blood, not vomiting up poetry. These people are so clean.
If these guests aren't to your own unique tastes, then just focus on why you came here in the first place.
Thank you, Herodotus.
Now, if you'll excuse me, Perikles is here somewhere, and I need to prepare him. If he's alone, I'll tell him what your sister said.
Don't. Yeah.
You're leaving me alone with these people?
You'll do fine without me, I promise. Just relax, talk to the others, and focus on finding your mother.
Okay. Let's do it. Multiple quests. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, there are multiple quests in this one area for some fucking reason. Again, it's like they have a fetish for having a whole bunch of different missions. Hopefully we get XP for all these missions. But it is interesting though, because obviously these involve all the new characters right here. Because yeah, a lot of the side characters from this game we do end up meeting in this mission, or at least either meet or like it gets the characters get expanded on, like Socrates. This is the goat thing.
Someone's being hurt.
Yeah, there's a lot of goat
Open this
sex
door,
in
or I'll
Assassin's
kick it
Creed
in!
there, with this and Marquis de Sade.
Don't mind her. She likes to watch. Look at you. Such
Hey, would you really want to be having sex with a guy that just had sex with a fucking goat?
I can see why Pericles
whatever.
has taken such an interest in you. Did you come to join us?
It sounded like someone was in pain.
Well, it can sometimes be hard to distinguish between sounds of pleasure and pain. Had I known you were going to knock, I would have left my door wide open for you.
Maybe it doesn't actually. To be honest, I just feel like this is just awkward. Mainly it's because just Alexios is just so bad. I'm looking for someone.
I thought this party was tame, even by Athenian standards.
I think like Cassandra's
Until
voice
now.
actor more so matched
Let them
the sort
have
of
their meeting of the
thing.
minds. I'm more interested in meeting other parts.
Ali, we're out of oil again.
Ali?
You know they like you when they give you a pet name. There's more olive oil in the kitchen, but Aspasia keeps complaining about me walking unencumbered through her symposiums.
You mean naked?
It sounds so good when you say it.
I only came to this symposium to find someone.
Sounds like we can help each other then, doesn't it? You fetch us a bit of oil, I help you find who you're looking for. Maybe they're in here.
She's not in there.
I think I'll check all the same.
Okay.
After your display earlier, it's probably safer I get the oil.
Obedient, too. I knew I
Dude,
liked you.
the animation
Don't
is so
take too long.
strange in this game. But whatever.
If you don't get the oil...
Where's the oil? Oh well, let's just do this one too. This one's right here.
Amistios? Here? I suppose they've sent you to mock me for my fight with Euripides.
There's a war at the city walls. Suffering, starvation. And you're in here arguing because someone at the party isn't giving you the attention you need?
That's no way to calm down someone who is obviously upset.
No. It's not.
I really made a fool of myself this time, didn't I? I'm Sophocles, though I'm sure you knew that. And you are?
I am looking for information that will help me find someone. A Spartan woman.
A Spartan woman in Athens. Sounds intriguing. Though, if you expect me to notice someone other than myself, you expect too much. You could talk to Euripides. He's the second most worldly man here. That Perikles, Xanthodontus exophthalmic Morosov. But he doesn't talk without a drink.
I have no idea what that meant.
No, you don't.
You want to get Euripides drunk. Are you hoping he's going to make an even bigger scene than you did?
Ha! We both know that's not possible. But you're a feisty one, to say the least.
All right. If nothing else, this party could use the help.
You'll need to pick the right wine for this task. The kitchen should have what you need. Let me know when Euripides is done in, and I'll slip away unseen.
Okay.
I'll get the wine.
Wonderful. Now, if you want some friendly advice, Aristophanes cannot stand sweet wine. I've seen what it can do to him. Absolutely, horrifyingly delightful.
It wouldn't be a party without someone losing their stomach. I'll let you know if your plan worked.
Okay. Let's do this one here. Well.
You shouldn't be in here. What do you want?
I've come to get your finest dry wine.
Yes, take it. But
I
get out
believe
of
it's
my
the
kitchen.
other
I'm
one,
very
by the
busy,
way.
you know.
But I just wanted to try this one. Oh, there we got the oil too.
Amistios in Perikles' abode? I never thought I'd see the day. You must have seen me doing my impression of Hermipos. I call it the dejected weasel. Tell me, what does it think?
Oh, so this is the guy from later in the game. I completely forgot about this guy. Because like when we got to the end of the game, I was like, who the fuck is this guy? I guess he's here.
Did you just call me it? Watch your mouth, Athenian.
It speaks, and so feisty too. Sometimes I wonder if I'm doomed to be the only young and beautiful thing here. So, what do they call you?
Alexios.
I wouldn't peg you as an Alexios, but never mind. I'm Aristophanes, and this man is Euripides. Oh, go on. Introduce yourself.
I'm Euripides.
For a playwright, you're not much for words.
Good men lead quiet lives,
It's
as old
on
every
Reddit.
Beedis likes to say.
You see a lot
Don't
of
you
people
ever
making
be
characters in Soul Calibur 6 and posting them online.
When I need to relax, I start to fight.
But yeah, it makes me
For you,
really
though.
want to play Soul Calibur 6, to
Quickly,
be honest.
bring him some wine so that
I
he
don't know.
might
I'll
say
pick it up
something
eventually.
clever.
But I don't know. I love Soul Calibur 2. Soul Calibur 2 is probably my favorite non-melee fighting game ever.
I'm
let's see what's-
Perikles' new servant. I'd be happy to bring some wine.
An Athenian servant, you. And these are wine-pouring monks.
I was a rower on Perikles' ship, where he took pity on me. Now, I pour wine for people who question my word. And his.
I wasn't questioning, perhaps one drink.
To the Dionysos!
This is delicious.
This is nectar of the gods. Another round.
How about some more?
Ah, shit. Ah, I lost the mic. Alright, we're
Where
back.
did you find this delicious wine? It must be Perikles' finest.
You know what they say, good wine makes good friends.
Ready for another?
How about another one? And another.
This is the best
I think that'll be a
symposium
fun thing to
I've
play
been
around
in
with
a
in Soul Calibur
while.
6 as the
You know
character
what?
creator.
I like you. Who brought you
I don't know.
here?
Overall, I mean, like,
I
again,
brought
I'm
myself.
not really willing to
I'm on
spend
the
60
trail
bucks
of a
on Soul
woman who
Calibur
fled
6, though.
Sparta a long time ago.
I don't even know how much I'm really
She
willing to
lost
spend
two
on Soul
children.
Calibur 6.
She had no choice.
Probably not that much,
She
to be
fled
honest,
to
just
heal a
because
broken heart.
I'm not
Every
super into
piece,
fighting
write
games
her into
anymore.
a play.
I used to be when I was
I've
younger,
heard
but at this
Spartan
point
mothers go to
now,
a sanctuary in Argolis to beg Asclepios for his divine pity.
especially
I
because, like,
should know,
obviously
it's my
the main
home.
point of playing fighting games is to play multiplayer,
I'm not sure she
whether it
would
be with
trust
friends or
priests.
Then
Online.
consult my friend Hippocrates. He's a physician.
Yeah, I don't have
Best
PS
of the
Plus, so
best.
not really gonna do it
He
online. That and
still
also,
keeps his
obviously,
office in Argos.
people are
If she went
good.
to him for her
That and
present,
also, I mean, the
doubt
last
would have
time
given.
I played
love
fighting
getting
games
drunk
with
and
friends,
singing.
like, I got my
Come back
ass
if you
beat.
want
So it's
to
like
sing
even
with
then,
me.
it's like fuck
I'll
me.
think about it.
So nowadays, if I pick up a fighting game, I usually pick it up for single player, which again, there's not many great single player fighting games, but yeah. I always like Soul Calibur though. Love Soul Calibur 2. It's one of my all-time favorite games. Soul Calibur 4 is pretty good too, and Soul Calibur 3 is fine. And Soul Calibur,
You can stop hiding in
I
here.
wasn't a big fan of
Every
Soul Calibur
Beedis won't notice you
5.
coming out.
And Soul Calibur 1
You
I've
won't
only
notice
played for like
anything.
10 minutes. So
Fighting.
anyway, Soul Calibur 5 though has Ezio in it, so that's
First they
something.
take our homes, then they take our heads.
I actually picked that one
intend
up
to be found with at least my
not
dignity
too
intact.
long after
what's
launch, I
left
don't
of
believe.
it
I think I
anyway.
picked it up for.
If you see
I think
Pericles,
I
tell
think
him
it was
I
on
said thank you
sale,
for
and
another
then I also had to buy
colorful
2 get 1 at the time. But it was only like a few months after launch, I believe. Oh, we actually get XP from that. Okay. Wait, so what's the other one? It's him. Yeah, a lot of people are making some really fun characters though in Soul Calibur. Like a lot of Power Ranger characters that are there. That's really fun. I saw some like One Piece characters and
I come bearing gifts.
We're
what was the other one?
saved. Today, these women grieved for
No,
their
whatever.
sons.
But either way, like just a lot
These
of
men worked the wall. But tonight, we forget all of that.
media, like a lot of
Let's have some fun.
fucking Reddits that I'm
What do you
following, the
say?
fucking not Reddits, the
Care
subreddits that I'm
to
following
Join us.
have a lot of yeah, sure.
Time for some fun. You'll have to help me.
Yeah,
get
let's have
out
sex
of
with
my
a guy that
clothes.
had sex with a goat.
If you like, we can.
Sorry, moving around again. Yeah, that's pretty fucked, isn't it? See, okay, I love how he just has all of his clothes on.
time for you to help me, Ali. I'm looking for someone.
All business right until the end. I like that.
Focus. I'm looking for a woman who fled Sparta a long, long time
So who does he tell us about?
Fled Sparta. No one flees Sparta. But let's pretend she did. If she were stupid, she'd be dead. If she were smart, she'd do what Aspasia did. She'd earn her independence. The smartest and most
Corinthia.
resourceful women I've ever met have been in Corinthia.
Prostitutes. This is serious.
They don't like being called that, and for good reason. They offer
So none of these
so
like
much
actually
more
end up
than
doing
their
anything,
clothes.
right? Like none of these actually end up giving us any real information. I guess the pirate one does, but outside of that,
Confidants. Powerful men come to the Etera.
it's like we don't
asking
actually
for
find her
advice
until
and value their
after
word
sequence
more
6,
than
after we
those
escape
of their
Athens and
closest friends
Aspasia
and
tells us.
advisors. Ali, come back inside. Oh, the celebration continues. When you reach Corinth, find Anthusa. No one goes in or out of the city without her knowing. Until we meet again, warrior.
Anthusa in Corinth. It's not much, but it's a start.
Okay. Yeah, I just like Cassandra so much more, to be honest. Okay. Really? Really? We did not level up. How do we not level up from that? Why the fuck am I in the cultist thing? Ah, that's such bullshit. I didn't level up from that. Okay, talk to Socrates.
Ah, here comes the one who claims to value drachmae over the noble path that leads to knowledge.
Like I told you, knowledge can't feed me.
But the mind must be fed as well.
You really intend to use this young destruction to avoid the point being argued?
If you've been arguing this long and you haven't agreed yet, just give up.
We're discussing the nature of rulers. Where better to do so than here? I'll ask you the same question I asked Thrasymachos. Would you agree that the act of ruling is an art?
It is an art, as all worthy undertakings are. That is not up for argument.
Yet, medicine is for the betterment of the patient, and not the physician. Carpentry improves the building, not the builder. Then, is the art of ruling not for the betterment of the ruled rather than the ruler?
Don't be absurd!
Yeah.
This argument between you two is pointless.
Perhaps. How do you define art?
I'm not getting dragged into this.
Very well. Answer this. Does the artist not give form and symmetry to her subject?
Well, yes.
Laws and justice do much the same for people, do they not? And is there any better way to communicate the story of a people than by revealing its customs and laws? If yes, then ruling, and thus justice, must be an art, as Thrasymachos says.
If you say so.
Aspasia.
Oh, she's here. This is her first appearance. Okay.
You shouldn't be too hard on Socrates. He really has a brilliant mind, even if he comes off a little strong.
He isn't always like that, is he?
Ah, Phoebe. Perikles has retired to the balcony already, has he? His ability to sneak off and sulk is second to none.
I can go get him, and Alexios can help. Everyone listens when he talks.
That'll be fine. Run along. Alexios will be right behind you. Now, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Aspasia. I had to go to great lengths to cover up your work in Megaris.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, now. To convince someone in this house, even your eyes must tell a lie.
Fine, it was me. But my actions were personal, not political.
We do what we have to survive, and there's no shame in that, believe me. You make an interesting choice, Alexios, in not dressing to fit in.
Fit in? Fancy clothes wouldn't help me fit in. Your Athenian hitons are strange to me.
You never really get used to them. It seems we have the attention of the entire room without a single eye being fixed on us. If you'd like to talk, do it now, and do it discreetly.
I'm searching for a woman who fled Sparta with her child years ago. I was hoping you might help.
What clues do you have to her whereabouts?
A physician named Hippocrates may have seen her in Argos.
He's a good man. If you find a woman named Agathi there, do let her know Aspasia sends her regards. What else?
Alcibiades gave me the name of a woman in Corinth.
I'm sure he did. My dear friend, Anthusa, is the only one I know who's enjoyed a life in Corinth through legitimate means. Mostly legitimate, anyway.
That's all I have.
There is another option. In a former life, when I needed something done or someone found, I contacted a friend. An admiral of a sort.
What's his name?
Her name is Xenia. When we last spoke,
Yeah, that's
she
where we
was
go
in
to Chaos. Or
A word of
Chaos,
caution.
whatever.
When you go to her, be on your guard. Sea life makes a monster out of most people.
Thank you, Aspasia.
When you're done, return here. Together, we will find who you're looking for. Now do me a favor and get Perikles to come down here and
Okay.
meet his guests.
So, Perikles. Where is he? Can we platform? We can't, right? Yeah. Okay, so we need to go up the stairs. At least this is all set piece, I'm pretty sure, right? Actually, it might not be, actually, because I believe this is in the open world. No, not... Yeah, it's this one. Same place as, Alkabi, whatever his name is. I keep on forgetting people's names in this game. Again, everyone just has such a difficult name to pronounce. Like, why can't anyone just have an easy name to pronounce? Like, all these side characters. And all these locations, too. Oh, yeah, that's something I never talked about. Oh, fuck. Is the, Watch Mojo made a list the other day of, was it top 10 Assassin's Creed locations or something like that.
Alexios.
And
I don't recall sending
I just got
for
around to
you,
watching it today, and
Phoebe shouldn't have
I
let you in here.
completely disagree with the entire list. But it is what it is.
You've been hiding from your guests long enough. Aspasia seems to think so too.
She usually does. Technically, you're a guest.
So she killed him, right?
If you
So,
join Herodotus and
that's
me,
something.
that should be enough for her, don't you think?
You really don't want to go downstairs, do you?
When your days are spent speaking in front of crowds, you begin to crave these moments of silence.
Or as silent as I let it be.
Fuck, this mission does take a while, doesn't it?
Your
I don't
life
care.
is in danger.
Yes, Herodotus was saying. This cult doesn't worry me. I have my life threatened by far worse people every day. My true concern is Athens. I fear for her future.
Yeah.
Spartans outside the walls, people crammed inside. I don't envy you.
Even
So that really was the
there
thing,
isn't
then?
another city I'd
Or just
rather
Spartans,
live in.
like, right outside
Can't
Athens.
say I know how that feels.
When you find your place, you'll know it.
Aspasia sent me to see what's taking you so long.
Tell Aspasia I'll be right there. I suppose this is where our conversation ends. Thank you again for helping me. I hope my guests are able to help you in your search.
Time will tell.
Okay. Leave, okay. Yeah, you can't really do anything other than just walk right now. Oh,
I'll help you however I can during your travels.
sure.
You look tired.
Only
No,
of
I'm not that tired.
conversation. I think that's
I
the most
am
talking I've ever
tired.
done.
Are you leaving?
Ready to
I've had enough
go.
Athenian hospitality to last me a lifetime.
You'll get used to it. It's nice. What are you going to do now?
There's
Probably.
a woman on the island of Chaos that I need to meet. I think I'll head there first.
I've heard there are pirates there.
I'll be sure to be careful.
Good.
Okay. So that's it for sequence 4, I believe. And we'll see, but I believe that's it. And sequence 5 is pretty long. Sequences 5 and sequence 7 are both pretty long. But sequences 6, 8, and 9 are pretty short.
I'm happy here. And this isn't Kefalonia.
Yeah, there we go. Yep.
That means
And
you'll
then
be
sequence
back.
4.
That's very true.
Plus, I really like working for Aspasia. She says she has a mission for me.
I'll see you soon, Phoebe.
Yeah, fuck.
Bye, Alexios.
Okay. Letter to the master. There we go, level 18. So multiple quests accepted or whatever. Yeah. Okay. So we should have some side quests here too, yeah. Citizenship test, which I believe that's the start of the Socrates quest line. I believe. Which we'll do it now. Again, just making sure we didn't miss anything. Doesn't look like it though. So, yeah. Fuck, I did the same thing again. I accidentally unlocked this location even though I didn't mean to. But, oh well, whatever. So yeah, we'll do this next episode. We'll do citizenship tests. I believe it's just a long quest line in general. I believe there's like 3 or 4 quests there with Socrates. We'll do those, then we'll have the kiosks. Do the main mission, see what else is here. And then move on to Hydrea and the Obsidian Islands, essentially. We'll do those. And we'll see what level we're at that point. Yeah, we'll see what level we're at. What levels are the quests that we got right now anyway? There's first do no harm, which is level 19, which is Argolis. The find a girl is level 19, which is Corinthia, and then level 18 is the chaos one. Which I'm sure that's just matching our level. And there's all that, which we're not high enough level yet for. Okay. Might as well go through the inventory and everything now. I think this will be it for tonight. Again, I'm really fucking tired. So, yeah. Okay. It's not the worst in the world. It's actually exactly the same, just better armor. But then switching warrior to... Yeah, I think we'll do it. I'm not fucking wearing that. No? Yeah, no. This, no. No, okay. Abilities. What should we get? Should we just max this out? Maybe shield break wouldn't be bad. What else is there? Shadow assassin. Maybe we'll do this. Wait, actually, no. Let's not do that. Let's do this. Maybe let's. Yeah, let's do this one. Is that the one I was thinking of? Yeah, I think it is. So there we go. Yeah, we'll end the episode here. I guess we'll do more tomorrow. I was hoping to record more today, but I fucked up by accidentally deleting the previous episode and whatever else. So I had to reshoot it. But it is what it is. Yeah, next time we'll go ahead and do the Socrates stuff. Complete that, move on. But for now, thank you for watching.